What if the next 90 days could completely change your financial future? Not by luck, not by crypto hype, but by building a simple system that actually works. Most people struggle with money for one reason: they don't have a plan. Not because they're bad at math, not because they're lazy, but because their income and expenses are running on autopilot without direction. So, today I'm giving you a completely redesigned 90-day financial reset, week by week, step by step. By the end, you won't just save a little money, you'll build a structure for long term wealth. Let's start where most people avoid looking: the truth. Week 1, face the numbers. If a business doesn't know its revenue and expenses, it goes bankrupt. So, why are we running our personal lives differently? Even a global giant like McDonald's tracks every dollar daily. Shouldn't you? Open the last 3 months of bank statements, credit cards, loan payments, everything. Lay it all out. Then divide every expense into three categories: fixed expenses, lifestyle wants, and debt payments. By the end of this week, calculate your average monthly spending and your savings rate. That number, that's your personal profit margin. You'll probably notice surprises: $200 on ride apps, subscriptions you forgot. That awareness alone is powerful. Week 2, cut without destroying your life. Now, sort the expenses from biggest to smallest. Ask one simple question: can I reduce this by 10 to 30% for 90 days? Maybe rent is hard to change. Fine. But what about food delivery, impulse shopping, insurance rates you never compared? Small cuts stack up fast. Cutting $400 per month equals $4,800 per year. That's an investment account, a flight to Europe, or a serious dent in your debt. Week 3, automate everything. Here's the secret wealthy people live by: pay yourself first, not last. Open a high yield savings account. Even 4% on $10,000 gives you $400 per year for doing almost nothing. Free money for being organized. Then set automatic transfers every payday. Even 10% split between savings and investments changes everything long term. Automation removes emotion, and emotion is expensive. Week 4 to 5, Wagoscar, kill high interest debt and build a $1,000 emergency fund. Credit card interest above 20%? That's financial sites quicksand. Every extra $50 to $100 toward principal saves months of payments. Call your credit company. Ask for a lower rate. The worst answer is no. The upside could save hundreds. At the same time, build your first $1,000 emergency buffer. That 4-digit number changes your psychology. Suddenly, a flat tire isn't a crisis. Week 6, start investing for real. Wealth isn't built in savings accounts, it's built in growing assets. Historically, broad stock market exposure has outperformed most other assets over long periods. A simple strategy: invest consistently in an S&P 500 index ETF. One purchase gives you exposure to hundreds of leading US companies. $1,000 per month at 8% over 30 years becomes roughly $1.5 million. Not magic, just time and discipline. Week 7, increase income. Expenses have limits. Income doesn't. Ask for a raise. Switch jobs strategically. Freelance. Learn high income skills like coding, sales, or design. Even small increases multiply over decades. Choose one income strategy this week. Action beats overthinking. Week 8 to 10, define goals and track net worth. Write your 1 year, 5 year, and 10-year financial goals. A house, $100,000 net worth, financial independence. Then calculate your net worth, assets minus liabilities. Track it monthly or quarterly. What gets measured grows. Week 11, audit again. Revisit your spending. Compare it to week 1. Did lifestyle creep sneak in? Fix leaks immediately. Week 12, think bigger. Now you're not surviving, you're building. What does your life look like in 10 years if you stay consistent? What if you don't? Set quarterly money check ins, protect your progress. 90 days won't make you rich overnight, but it will give you control. And control changes everything. If this gave you clarity, subscribe and join me for the next step. Because building wealth is a journey, and we're just getting started.